Welcome back to the new 26 Rainbow Powered. And if you're wondering why this is in black and white, it's because, well, that's kind of the theme of this episode. Rarity Investigates, episode 106. Now, Rarity had a superb and above excellent episode last week. Could she make it 2 in a row? And I'm happy to say she has, with style and panache. But let me back up. This is the time where things get squirrely, so heads up. Rainbow Dash is off being a Wonderbolt Reserve, something that she's earned thanks to the episode Wonderbolt again. Why is she being a reserve? Because a legendary Wonderbolt known as Wind Rider, as well as the current bolts, are flying in a royal garden opening for Princess Celestia. However, on the day of the gig, Spitfire goes missing mysteriously. And at first it looks like Rainbow's going to find the show. Until of course the reason she's away, the fact that her mother is sick, is proven distruthful. Fingers are pointed directly at Rainbow Dash for wanting to take Spitfire's spot and live her dream of flying with the bolts. But thanks to Rarity being there to support a new line for the new Canterlot Carousel, which we get immediate continuity back from last week, along with an appearance by Sassy Saddles, it's up to Rarity to crack the case and prove Rainbow Dash innocent. And she does it in classic 1930s film noir detective style. Even down to the black and white and similar outfits to match. But of course, Rainbow Dash doesn't understand her detective methods. And by all reports, it looks like Rainbow Dash is indeed the culprit. So much so that Rainbow Dash loses faith and trust in Rarity to actually clear her name. But at the end of the day, it is discovered that it was Wind Rider himself that set up Rainbow Dash to try to protect his long-standing Wonderbolt speed record. Justice is served. Rainbow Dash actually gets to live her life dream and fly with the Wonderbolts. And Rarity proves herself an expert detective. This episode is excellent. Why? Because of the theming. Film noir has a long history in American cinema, from all the way in the 1930s, the more current movies like Sin City that have adopted a semi-style, in video games like Max Payne have used this type of writing and this type of detective storytelling to high levels. Of course, real film noir for adults is very deep, very nuanced, and full of murder, betrayal, and setup along the way. But for a kid's version of this classic detective story technique, this is well executed, and Rarity is the perfect character to play the role, seeing that she looks just chic enough, especially in her outfits, to pull off the film noir look. But also, her self-narration through the entire series series of events plays up the film noir style of storytelling, but also in typical My Little Pony comic form, there are breaks of the theme to show that Rarity is still being very much Rarity, and Rainbow Dash being the perfect juxtapose of the change in style as well as outfits, with a more aggressive detective nature and a more straight to the facts. But Rarity's analyzing of clues and every scene of dialogue meaning something to the greater mystery plays up the beauty of the film noir style while keeping it decisively pony. Yes, we see the return of Rainbow Dash's victory dances on two styles and occasions when it looks like she's going to play with the balls in the ultimate accomplishment of earning that right once Wind Rider is stripped, but everything is played perfectly. Every character is within their natural roles, and there aren't too many characters getting in the way. This is a strictly Rarity and Rainbow Dash affair. And Rainbow Dash's ego is absolutely justified and even put in check here. She shows amazing humbleness, and there's references to Wonderbolt Academy and the events there throughout. The moral of this episode, though, is a little bit morally gray to first discover. But the moral is to have faith and trust in your friends, although if you do not understand the methods in which they're using to try to help you. Just because it doesn't look like they're immediately trying to be on your side, they are. They're just trying to discover all the facts before coming to any conclusions. This is a great doubled up episode to even that of Mystery on the Friendship Express back in season 2, which showed the more traditional Sherlock Holmes style of detective use. But this episode absolutely wins on its theme and execution, with continuity from several episodes in the series, a beautiful comedic tone, and Rainbow Dash living out her life's dream. This is wonderful, and Rarity getting immediate continuity callback, as well as playing a beautiful femme fatale detective makes this episode a winner. Even if you don't understand the theme of the black and white, you'll love this episode for good laughs and an easy to digest story to boot. That's why, despite its quick pacing, which can be alarming to some, I decide to give Rarity Investigates a 5 out of 6 on the Harmony scale. This is one detective story that's for the books. And this is just a fact. Hell has frozen over. Rarity has given me 2 great episodes in a row. Can she make it a third? That's right, she's got one more in the triple deck. And that comes next week as well as Equestria Ghost friendship games. So, the new 26 does double duty next week. Until then, I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own nirvana. Thanks for watching.